Okay, yo, what's up, guys? I'm Alpha Delete, and welcome to today's Stellaris game. I want to make sure you guys can hear me, right? Yes, you can. We are playing some Stelly today, and we're continuing our playthrough from a couple of days ago with our quote-unquote Xenophile Empire. And so just to kind of kick things off where we left off at from the last stream here, we're in the year 2271, and we've made some progress here in this crazy galaxy. Absolutely right, some Stelly. We're playing some Stelly today. But yeah, here is my UEA, Unified Earth Alliance Empire. Now, if you have played Stellaris and you've played with one of the pre-made empires, this is pretty much a variant of the United Nations of Earth. I just went in, made a few modifications, changed things up, but they're pretty much twin empires. And so before we start, we're gonna take a look at our empire. Of course, we got our governing ethics. We are a fanatic egalitarian. We are a xenophile. We're playing with Beacon of Liberty and Idealistic Foundation. All right, I see you with that stream streak monolith. What's going on, fish and chips? AJ, hello, hello. No SCP today. We're gonna push that back to probably this weekend. I'm gonna kick those back up again. I have been wanting to do those, but actually, you know what? Next stream, how about this? Next stream, we're gonna do some more SCP stuff. I want to bring those back. I just work's been kicking my butt this week. That's all I'm gonna say. I've been working later, and I don't know. I'm just feeling sore, tired. We're playing Stelly today, but we will bring back the SCPs for sure. Absolutely. Now, for our origin, we did go with Prosperous Unification. This gives me an extra 400 pops at the beginning of the game. And so, yes, let's see. Besides that, it gives me extra districts, things like that. You guys have seen this before. Then outside of that, let's just go down our tab here on the left side. So right now, we're currently working on The Flesh is Weak. This gives me tech progress towards quantum neural links. Now, we did decide to go cybernetics, but we have not done the tradition just yet. Outside of that, the only thing I've really changed here with my policies is our diplomatic stance is set to cooperative. And I believe, what was it, economic policy is set to civilian right now, which is absolutely atrocious considering we're having -30 consumer goods, which we're gonna try to fix. We wanna have all of our resources in the positive by the end of this stream today. Earlier, we were having some challenges here, just trying to get them to move up, and I think we were just starting to reach that point where I was getting some pop growth surges on some of my planets. As you can see over here on this right side of my screen, I have about 6 worlds right now, and we're trying to get those organized, trying to get them populated, more pops so that we can get them working more jobs and helping us get our economy booming. For our edicts, we have Fortify the Border. This gives me 2 extra starbase capacity and increases my starbase upgrade speed. We went with Fleet Supremacy, increasing my ship starting experience, also increasing ship build speed and diplomatic weight from fleet power. Now, I don't know if that's always been that way, but if it has, awesome. If it hasn't, cool. We also went with diplomatic grants. Now, this gives me an extra envoy and 10% diplo weight. So you guys may be seeing here, I'm kind of hitting that diplomatic weight a lot here in this run. And then besides that, we have recycling campaign. Now, I was using this to kind of help me with my consumer goods. This decreases pop consumer good upkeep by 10%. And besides that, that's all I'm going to keep for now when it comes to our edicts. Now, next up, we're going to take a look at our traditions. I've so far completed expansion, discovery, fortification, and diplomacy. What our next tradition will be, well, we're just going to have to find out as the game goes on. For our ascension perks, we're going with transcendent learning first. That gives me 2 extra science capacity. And right now, I believe we are, I gotta see, I actually don't remember where we left off with that. 1, 2, 3, we have 4 right now. Then we went with Grasp the Void. This gives me 5 extra starbase capacity. And if you look up here, we have 17 starbases total. I take advantage of all those starbases when I get the chance to. The Flesh is Weak. So I mentioned cybernetics earlier. We may begin this next tradition with cybernetics. But yes, this gives me the agenda, The Flesh is Weak, which grants cybernetic technologies as research options. And then lastly, I mentioned we had a bunch of starbases. It only felt right to go Eternal Vigilance, and this just gives me a bunch of starbase and defensive platform modifiers. Even in my home territory, I get a 20% territory fire rate, gives me 1 extra commander capacity, and I can have 1 extra deep space citadel in my system. And any systems I decide to build them in. So Eternal Vigilance, I feel like is an absolute must for defending your borders. And besides that, let's go take a look next at, what do we have here? Outside of that, we don't have any relics. We have a bunch of artifacts, which we did manage to build a grand archive earlier or later on in the last stream. So I am utilizing a couple of these. Some of them I'm not using right now. I may use them later. But, oh, actually, hey, let's use this. 2% extra minerals from jobs. Why not? I like to target those basic resources and get those back on track as quickly as I can. We do have astral actions available, and right now I'm currently using the Gain Physics Insight, and so that has a cooldown, which we will not be using for a while, but we did activate it last run. And that's all we have right now for the Empire. Now, we also have a Galcom, a Federation. We're gonna take a look at those in just a second. Let's go over to our planets. And so here is my home world. We don't have a lot of jobs available on this planet, and actually I had some crime that was starting to go up on this world. So as you can see here, I'm replacing one of my administrative offices with a precinct house. Here on my other planet, a lot of the other worlds are going to be looking like this for a little bit. This is my mining world. I don't have the specialization set just yet until the jobs go down. Just want to avoid any upkeep from jobs that I'm not really utilizing at the moment. And like I said, we have 1,000 jobs here available, so that's quite a bit of jobs, you know, to have, and you know, worry about building more. Which actually, this isn't a bad thing. Let's actually go ahead and start building a or specializing some of these districts here. And so for this being a mining world, I would actually like to, you know what, I'm gonna jump over here for a quick second. We have an agro world here. We have the hyper ecosystem on Sirius Prime. That gives me some good pop food upkeep, negative 200%. That's insane. This world also has 700 jobs available, and most of those are farming jobs. And so I'm going to be scoping around here and taking a look. Also, man, the agenda being called The Flesh This Week is making me think of Warhammer 40k. You see, I gotta get in, I gotta mess around with Warhammer 40k because I have not played Warhammer. I played the Space Marines game, but even still, I don't know the lore enough. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, that sounds like a fun little weekend game to play. I don't know if you guys have the Space Marine game, but I got it. It just kind of felt a little repetitive, so that's why I stopped playing it for a bit. Also, another thing I'm gonna do here is, oh, I see. I made the bureaucrats a top priority job here. So that might explain where all of my consumer goods are going. I almost want to switch this back over to medical workers though. That way we can grow some pops on here, and hopefully that'll take some of the strain off of my consumer goods. So this is our other planet. This is my generator world, Panchaea. Then we have Neridium. This world is apparently my urban world. So from the looks of it, it looks like I was just using this planet to grow pops. We had a little bit of crime starting to brew up here, and so I see that I have Marcellius Pettius. I don't think 98% of the Warcade fans know the full lore either. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I was growing pops on this planet, and it looks like we're already running low on jobs, which is good. Huh. Okay, I'm going to imagine these civilians are robots. Yeah, I don't have droids yet, so my robots can't work these specialist jobs, but I don't think my organic beings living on this planet want to work those jobs either. All right, guys, let's get this. What the heck is that? Murder who? Here, let me see if I can get rid of this guy really quick. There we go. Adios, amigos. Who else do we have here? Okay, that's all the planets that we have so far. After that, let's go look at our Galcom. All right, we're gonna go look at the Federation first. So in this Federation, it looks like we actually have a law that we're voting on right now. Now in the Federation, they want to ask if subjects can join. I'm gonna say no just for now, because I wanna wait until I am president of this Federation before we start having our subjects come in. The last thing I want is my subject being president of our Federation, and then that whole shenanigans happens. And so for now, no, we'll just keep it at 2. Right now, the Rand Blessed Kingdom, and let's take a look at this empire. This is my empire right here. I have the galaxy mode set to union mode, so it's a little bit easier to see. And as you can see here, there are if you see similar colors, in our case here, we are gray. Here, let me just change it to what our empire looks like originally. We are the gray and black border. This is the UEA right here. Our ally is below us. My subject is to the left. We're gonna switch back to union map mode. And so all the gray right here is a federation and their subjects. And so in our federation right now, we are level 2. We are a galactic union. And so right now we get things like negative penalties towards federation cohesion. Like it decreases the penalties for those. We contribute more to federation naval capacity. What else do we have here? We get an extra envoy. And on top of that, we're actually gaining some decent cohesion, leading to some experience here. And pretty soon here, in the upcoming months, we should be able to reach, I wonder if it tells you how long we have. All right, we have a little bit more than just 2 months, but we are on our way to reaching level 3 of this federation. And so we'll be keeping an eye on that throughout the game. Right now, like I said, there are 2 members here, and I can see our counterparts have quite a bit of fleet power, so we are a little bit behind with that. But again, we'll be hopefully using other means of gaining power when it comes to things like that. So outside of that, we have a couple of ships here that we're starting to build for our Federation. Looks like right now we are close to our capacity. Federation fleets are a special fleet that are controlled by the Federation President. They are designed in the Federation Ship Designer. They can be used, or they can use any technology available to any member of the Federation. Federation fleets cost no upkeep, but cannot exceed the Federation naval capacity, to which each member contributes at least 10% of their own naval capacity. So nice. I've actually never read that in this here before, but there we go. And besides that, we have our Federation laws here. And like I said, right now, not a lot that I really want to change other than trying to increase our Federation centralization, which comes with us leveling up our Federation. So once we hit level 3, I will look into turning this into a law, as well as fleet contribution. But besides that, that's pretty much all we have for our Federation. Now, next up, we have our Senate, our galactic community. And here are a couple of the resolutions. We are supporting 2 of the top resolutions that are coming up next. For the Senate floor, we have buzzword standardization. So this is currently what we are in session for. And this says that we will increase our diplomatic weight from economy by 20%. Our trade goes up by 5%, but our upkeep for bureaucrats goes up by 5% as well. And so for an empire like mine that kind of depends on bureaucrats, that's a little concerning, but I'm willing to support this because I would rather us focus more on military stuff. I would rather us focus on economy versus like a military. And so, I mean, obviously I would like to vote for the ready shield as well. But this, I think, would be a higher priority for us since our economy is a little bit stronger than our fleets. And so outside of that, I don't have any resolutions I want to vote for just yet. We'll wait until the Senate's over, and then I may support more of these later on, like this collective waste management, I think would be absolutely phenomenal. We'll support that. Form the Galactic Council, sure. Definitely want to do that. And besides that, I think we should be good. Now, let's go back here to our systems. No, wait, it's even more. It's around 65, but that's crazy. 65 books? Wow. Wow. All right, guys, so for our holdings here, actually, let's go back to, let's take a look at our subject here. So we have one subject who I didn't really like conquer them. They wanted our protection. And so we have some holdings on their worlds right now. We have the Ministry of Truth giving me some unity. This is the Emporium, giving me amenities. Then we have the, wait, is this another one? Oh, I have 2 of them. Okay, so I have one more holding that I can add. And we're gonna look for a building here to add to this world. Now, this gives me more unity. I don't have a lot of options here. Let's see what we could possibly build. Every overlord army on this planet gives additional negative 10% deviancy. Okay. Planet modifier, loyalty change increases by 0.5, but I don't think I need to worry about loyalty. Let me see how loyal they are. Oh yeah, they're very loyal to me, so I don't have to worry about that right now. I think we're gonna go with an aid agency. This gives me even more amenities, and it gives me some unity. So we'll definitely go with this. Oh, aid workers produce amenities, yes. I think that's correct. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, but it says here that approximate job production, 1,000 amenities, and then 5.15 job production for Overlord for Unity. So hopefully I'm getting that right. I'm not sure, but that is going to be our last holding that we add to these guys. Right now, I'm taxing them 45% of their basic resources alone. Well, hopefully that helps us out. Now, we are playing on Grand Admiral, so if those bonuses do apply to my subject, I believe I get those back myself. So as the game goes on, hopefully I get more and more resources from these guys. Right now, though, we really need to get those consumer goods back on track. Now, when it comes to my fleets, right now my fleets are currently sitting in my home system. I'm not doing a whole lot with them right now. They're just kind of standing by. We haven't had to use too many. I was going to say we weren't at war, but I'm just now checking here, and it's my Federation allies are actually at war with this other Federation over here, and it looks like they are conquering nearly everything. And so, yeah, I'm just sitting back like, hey, that's all on you guys. You guys got that under your control. This blue and green territory over here, this is another Federation. I think this was a Federation origin. So these guys are all like, they're all allies and whatnot. So while my Federation allies attacking them, I'm not really sending my ships over there because it seems like they have that whole thing under control. They initiated the war. I didn't have to get involved with it. And so, like I said, this blue border, my ally right here is attacking all of that. So I'm doing a little bit of weathermanning here, but yeah, these guys are, they may not be a galactic powerhouse for long. Now, with that being said, these guys are becoming a bit greedy, I will say. And so I'm going to be keeping an eye on them. Next up, we're going to take a look at our mega structures. Now, I do have 3 Dyson swarms that I have built. My energy credits are looking pretty solid right now. So I'm not going to worry about upgrading these just yet. In the future, maybe yes. Right now, let's get through some traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the second part of our game here. And I'm going to crank the speed up just to fast for a little bit. All right, so we do have a bunch of migration treaties. I want to take a look at those as well. Actually, we have a lot going on with our empire. With us being diplomatic, we are just kind of putting our business into everyone's business, making everyone's business our business. We have 4 commercial packs, 2 research agreements, 5 migration treaties, and right now we're using our envoys to collect favors from 3 different empires. And so, pretty busy galaxy here we have on our hands. We're going to purchase the services from the curators right now to increase our research speed. And I see that my consumer goods have started to increase just by a little bit, but we'll buy some consumer goods just to keep us on track for a while. And right now we're just going to kind of sit back, relax, and make sure that we are good to go. Now, I do have rivals up here. We were rivals. I'm going to close my borders to these guys. We tried, diplomacy with these guys earlier. They haven't really been on our side for a while. And so we had some border friction early game. And now we're just kind of at a point where, our relationships just aren't really going to improve. So we're just going to go ahead and make sure that they cannot travel through our systems anymore. All chances of negotiation are off the table with them. I'm going to grab the rest of my scientists and just have them do some sort of research, survey, or go travel around the galaxy. Now, right now, we do have a storm in my sector. I'm going to pull my sector map mode up. In my main sector, we have a storm. Oh, right. And I forgot we have a system here, a very valuable system. This is the Ad Salvul system. Oh, look at that. What is that? Exalted Benevolence. We have a megastructure on our hands there. But yeah, this is one of our dig sites. And man, my wife is smelling some coffee, or my wife is making some coffee right now, and it smells great. Yeah, we're gonna get the system surveyed. Oh, what is this?
System survey concluded.
The Broken Gates. Where is this located? Oh, that's all the way on the other side of the galaxy. That's unfortunate. All right, so it looks like the curators have come to us and they say, we've noticed your careful efforts in collecting and preserving the aesthetic wonders specimen. Now, beauty lies everywhere in our galaxy if one looks close enough. Your initial collection is impressive, and we'd like to offer our services. In the interest of galactic preservation, we will dispatch a specialist to assist you in the area of your choosing. Let this be an incentive for you to continue your great works. And so, let's see here. Let's go with help us share the splendor. We're going to spend 1,000 energy credits, and we're going to get 10% monthly unity with the cultural enrichment modifier.
We have encountered spaceborne life.
So that's pretty fun right there. Now we got some new research here. Assembly patterns is complete. All right, I'm going to go with artificial specialist. This gives me droid workers. And again, with the artificial specialist technology, mechanical pops are now capable of working specialist jobs. We can build robot assault armies, which that's something we can worry about a little bit later. Arto, hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? We just wrapped up our little breakdown of the Empire here, and now we are kicking things off right where we left off at before. We got our galactic community in session. Any scientists right now that I have that are on the opposite side of the map, we're going to send them back. If they don't have anything else they can really do. Let's see. Okay, they're trapped right now. We're going to have to go ahead and have them go into emergency FTL and bring them back later on. Meanwhile, the system has been surveyed. We have a project on our hands here. Now I have a scientist. This is Nona. We're to keep her right in the system because we have a dig site that I want her to research as quickly as possible. Now, we are about to select our 5th tradition. And I got to ascend. And so with cybernetics, this says that our future lies in the fusion of flesh and machine. This unlocks the cybernetic advantage agenda. This starts a situation to grant the founding species the cybernetic trait. We'll look at the finishing effects when we finish this. Let's begin.
Council agenda available.
Alrighty, so that council agenda is now available to us, but I am right now, okay, I'm actually working on the flesh this week, so that's perfect. Now, controlling the future says that recent breakthroughs, thank you for that, fish and chips. Oh yeah, right on, right on. Recent breakthroughs in advanced cybernetic implants will one day make it possible to reshape society. By eliminating any biological weaknesses, we can make ourselves smarter, faster, and stronger. Now, corporations have provided business proposals and sales projections, while government officials argue that access to this potential technology must be guaranteed by the state. We got two choices here. Now, we can say we will nationalize this argument. We will nationalize the augmentation industry, or we will privatize distribution. What are the different ascension paths? What are different ascension paths good at? Really, I feel like that's kind of a situational question, because it depends on what you want to do. In my case, I just picked this one because I felt like it would be cool for role playing and turning my original species, my human species, into cyborgs. But it depends. In this case here, honestly, I feel like, I got my moderator Fish and Chips in here. Very, very knowledgeable player. If you're not in our Discord, I highly recommend you hop in that bad boy. But I would say it just kind of depends. Now, in this case here, I can show you what Cybernetics is, but how can I break that down? Actually, I feel like I got it. Now that you've asked me this question, I feel like I don't want to answer it because I don't have like full information on it. But now it makes me realize I need to like really look at what ascensions really do, because I usually play robots and I like to go like either I know machine ascensions a little bit better than I know organics. And so I know with cybernetics, one of the perks with them is their food upkeep starts to decrease a little bit. And I think you kind of share that burden upkeep with food with like energy credits. That's kind of like the general skim over the top answer. In some cases, like modularity, that allows you to like modify your robots more. You get like really strong modifiers that you can add to your species. You get a lot of machine assembly modifiers, increasing how fast you can build robots. You have let's see, purity. I can't remember what purity was, but purity, you have mutation, which I feel like mutation's almost like modularity with robots, where mutation, you kind of do the same thing. You can add a bunch of traits to your species, your organic species, that is. What else do you have? You have psionics, which that's a whole puzzle right there. But psionics kind of help you with more, I would say more unity, I suppose. You get more specialty or specialist research, specialist upgrades. Like your pops are more efficient at specialist jobs with psionics. What else? I feel like I'm missing one or two. Let me go back and see what all we have. That's a really good question, though. What are the other ones? The other ascensions? Mind over matter. So yeah, this gives you access to this tree for psionics. There's a lot of shroud delving stuff too, so that's a whole thing right there. Behemoth Fury is another ascension. I don't know if you would call this an ascension. Where are the other ones at? What do we have here? This is what I really want. Xenocompatibility. But yeah, those are just kind of like the general, like, I would say the general answer. Like, now don't get me wrong, that's not all there is to it. Evil, they're like really layered. And so a lot of these have events that keep giving you more and more things, bonuses applied to them. But I would say just kind of like your general answer, there you have it. Now, in this case here, I'm going with cybernetics. And so with this here, I'm going to say we will privatize distribution, and this will add cybernization situation modifier, increasing consumer goods from jobs by 10%. And so that's just the first thing that happens. There's so many more. There we go. Fish and Chip says that psionics are unity, crime, mainly more modules per ships, one of the strongest variants of ship modules, and give mostly job efficiency for smaller empires with less population. Evil says, I always pick based on the RP, but never what they're actually good at. And see, that's where I'm kind of at. Like, I kind of pick like, all right, if this feels right for this empire, then that will be the ascension that I pick. And so sometimes I will pick something that I think would be more efficient for the empire. Most of the time, I'm just picking what I want to play with. Hey, what's going on, Scary? Or Zeri's Vec? Hello. A bit late, but no worries. We're literally just getting started here. Breaking down stuff right now. We're talking about ascensions, and we are privatizing our future. And so I'm curious. Oh, nice. We're actually up to -8. We went from like -23, -30 earlier, up to -8 now. And so right now my federation is at war. The Shorts dude is actually streaming. I am. Hello. Welcome. I wish Xeno compatibility had new portraits that look like two. Hey, that would be sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dante. Yes, right now we are playing some Stellaris, the shorts, dude. It's actually funny because I would say I've probably been streaming more. I just stream on Twitch a lot more, but now I'm starting to stream on YouTube a little bit more. But oh yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun making those. I have some more shorts planned here in the future. I'm just trying to space things out a little bit, do a little bit of streaming, do a little bit of shorts here, and you know, kind of keep things a little mix things up a little bit. Now I'm buying a lot of consumer goods here. I'm gonna buy some more since I see here that I'm producing a decent amount of trade, and let's sell some more food to kind of counter that out. I know that food is not as costly as consumer goods. I saw you on shorts, then you went live today, and I got a recommendation. Nice. Hey, look. So
Agenda ready.
I got some more stuff planned. I got a little bit of a collaboration coming up here soon, and I don't want to say exactly who I'm collaborating with just yet until it actually happens. But I think you guys are going to know who the other person is. They make Stellaris content as well. We've actually done some stuff in the past. I got to meet them in Sweden last year, and we talked for a bit, and I had a lot of fun talking with them. And I cannot wait to see. Right now, these are all ideas and stuff, but if we can put something together, that would be sick. And so I think we're going to talk about this stuff this weekend, but I'm excited to show you guys this. Now, guys, for our next agenda here, we're going to launch the Flesh is Weak. All right, so I've been watching Star Trek now, so I say the now. And I remember we were talking Star Trek a while back. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. I kept saying Data, like the character Data from Star Trek. I'm watching TNG right now. It is Data or Data. And so now that I've been watching it now, they keep saying Data. Man, all I gotta say is I've been missing out. I used to think I could not watch a old TV show like TNG. But dude, it really puts things into perspective. And I feel like when I play Stellaris now, when I make first contact, like all the small intricacies in Star Trek, it makes me look at this game differently, because in that show, it's like there's so many different first contact situations that are happening. And I'm just like, wait, what? This is actually like horrifying. Like finding an entity in space. What? Like there's been so many things that like I've overlooked, and I'm just like, I don't think people realize how scary some of the things that happen in this game really are. And so no. Monolith, I know who you're talking about. No. I actually had a Fanatic Material Silent Empire on one of my PS4 runs because of my precursor. Whoa. I was never a diplomat, merely a conqueror with patience. Hey, look, we haven't gotten there yet. We're just sitting here trying to launch the cybernetic advantage. Oh, look at this. So this is a new agenda that we just got, the cybernetic advantage. This increases pop growth speed by 2.5%. When we launch this agenda, it goes up to 10%. That is huge. We need pop growth. We need robots, we need cyborgs, and it decreases cyborg upkeep by 5%. That goes up to negative 20% once we launch that. I know, I'm thinking of like Knights of the Toxic God. Yo, running into a Leviathan, first of all, is insane. That I can't think of first contact with that. Dude, space amoeba, any first contact, it's just like, wait, what? Like a hive mind? Dude, there's this episode in Star Trek. They encountered this being. I don't know if you would even call it a hive mind, but it's like here. I just posted this in the Discord. We're like I said, guys, we're gonna be playing Stellaris today. I gotta talk about the Star Trek stuff though, because dude, this entity that we encountered. All right, so here's my Discord. This is in like season 2, I believe. This episode is called Loud as a Whisper, and these people right here, can I zoom in on this? Okay, it's gonna be kind of hard to see. The quality might go down a little bit, but the guy on the far left side, like these are all one being, and this really freaked me out because when they met them, when you're talking to all 4 of them, you are only supposed to address the one on the left, but he doesn't speak. The lady speaks for him. And so I can't remember what the other 2 do, but when you're standing in front of all 4 of these, you cannot look at the other 3 in the background. You could only make eye contact with the guy in the gray. And when they first started speaking to them, I want to say it was either Riker or Captain Picard. that looked at the lady speaking, and the guy in the gray got so offended, but he doesn't speak though. So he just walks right in front of Picard, and the lady's like, please do not look at me when I'm talking to you. Please look at that guy. And they handled it very well. And so when Captain Picard got back to the ship, he was like, everyone, listen, when these beings walk on our ship and they are talking to you, only address, like you can hear the lady talking in the background, but you can only make eye contact with the guy in the gray. And it was one of the coolest like things I've ever seen. Like for a show that's this old, it surprised me how good some of the concepts were in that. And so I really enjoyed that a lot. Like I said, I've been telling everybody in my community, I've been trying to watch more Star Trek. Started off with Strange New Worlds, and now I'm on TNG, and I gotta say, it is some of the best stuff I've ever seen in my life. Completely underestimated it, and now I'm absolutely loving it. And so, all right, guys, let's get back to our game here. What do we do? We just launched an agenda. I'm keeping an eye on this war over here. What is happening? Yeah, these poor Federation guys have no chance. And I'm actually curious here, what kind of war is this? Right now, it's a 3v3, even though I'm not even getting involved in this.
A new federation
Let's see. I can't see the goal here. Oh, they're trying to vassalize. All right.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
All right, so we just finished hyper relay technology. We can now build those within my borders, which is going to be phenomenal. We're going to research quantum Neuralink technology next. That'll take me about 61 months. Let's grab our construction ships here next, and we are going to just right away. Oh, actually, I need rare crystals. So let's jump down here. Nice. Actually, the consumer goods are back on track. Hive mind is probably the scariest alien hypothetical. I would 100% agree with that. I would 1000% agree with that. Like, I can't imagine imagine going to like a sports event. Like, does a hive mind have a sporting event? How does that work out? But I can't imagine being in front of a bunch of beings that are hive minded, and like what I'm talking to, like one being that's made up of like billions of beings. Like, that would be freaky. All right, so let's get like our main systems here that I want to connect my hyperlanes to. And first, I'm gonna plan a course here. I don't have a lot of rare crystals just yet. The wilderness origin is the scariest thing to me. Living planets or whatever, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of scary things out there. I mean, a determined exterminator, a fanatical purifier, all those things I would say. Necroids? Oh no. All right, so we have officials on Earth that have been bribed. This is not good. Wait, how's that happening? We have no crime on this planet. That should not be happening. All right, guys, so this is the next situation for cyberization. That's a tricky word for me to say. It says here that self-modders are furious that many of our planned cybernetic designs will be inaccessible to the average person. They argue that if the schematics were made public and environmental regulations relaxed, almost everyone will be able to manufacture and repair their own augmentations. Let's see here. I'm going to say regulations exist for a reason. Main reason being, I do not want to... Dude, this song is sweet. Deregulate the industry. I can't do that with the consumer goods we need. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm actually producing 49 consumer goods right now. Maybe I will deregulate the industry. Nope, I can't do it. Regulations exist for a reason. I have no crime on the planet, yet my officials are being bribed. I think all the Leviathans are scary, but the first time I came across the Leviathan that eats stars, it killed the solar, or the solar, oh shoot, I can't think of the name of it. I killed my scientist. I don't think anything of the pop-up and scan the system, and then, yep, that happens. Kangaroo, what's going on? What's up, Alpha? How goes the Empire? It is going very well right now. We're getting ready for some tactical maneuvers here in a little bit. It's so funny that you say Leviathan yesterday. I made a roleplay build that, oh yeah, I saw the one you sent me, and complicated to play. And the ruler's name is Leviathan. Oh yes, yes, yes. And that is about a behemoth Leviathan. See, I even feel like, even with like having a Leviathan under your control is so scary, because the idea of a Leviathan that can eat a planet, you think you can control that. But what happens if you lose control of that? We have no crime. How are the officials being bribed? Sir. Exactly. Exactly. I have anti-crime campaigns active on this planet. Bribed officials are still happening. We have a criminal underworld. Zero crime. Make it make sense for me, guys. Let's distribute some luxury goods. Surely, oh, I can't even do that. All right, we'll come back to that later then. Right now, I want to see what happens here with our consumer goods. Right now, it looks like I can stop buying so many. I don't know what just caused that, but oh, I know exactly what it is. This planet, I'm imagining, yeah, there we go. The artisans are starting to work. We have artisans at work. Now this war is getting closer to the end here. I'm just curious how, guys, keep in mind right here, this might be a new subject.
Construction.
We'll see what happens here. And eventually, right now I cannot become president of the Federation until they end that war. So I'm just gonna kick back, relax, and see what they decide to do. Now I'm gonna have to stop buying as much food right now. I don't want any resources in the negative. Ladies and gentlemen, we just hit level 3 of our Federation. So with that being said, we now get 3 more modifiers. We have federal, I wanna say attaches. The arbiters of this Federation agenda, our envoys, are savvy to achieve their efforts to improve the sense of belonging and mutual benefits between our members. Now, we gain 2 unity and 5% trust growth for each official signed to the Federation. How many officials can we have assigned to the Federation? It says for, oh, I'm assuming it's for each member. So like each Federation member. All right. So our trust is going to continue growing. We also get interior lines, which says that well-charted and patrolled hyperspace coordinators within our territory permit unparalleled freedom of movement, allowing for our navies to rapidly concentrate whenever required. So this says that our ship speed is increased by 10% while in Federation space. That is wonderful. And then lastly, sanctity of office says that rising to the highest office in our Federation is no royal coronation. It is a limitless commitment and service to all sentient life. Nevertheless, the presidency comes with a great deal of prestige. This says that for our president modifiers, we will gain +1 Federation influence gain. So lots of nice little modifiers there from reaching level 3 of our Federation. Now let's go here to Federation centralization. We're gonna vote for this, but for some reason, we lose some cohesion for that. We do get support from this from our other Federation members, so we will accept that. We're gonna wait for that law to see if it passes, which it probably should. Got a lot of rivalries here happening. That law has been passed. So now we're gonna go back to the Federation. Oh, that's the Galcom. And let's change fleet contribution up to medium. I'm pretty sure they would agree with that as well. They do. Slightly decreases cohesion, but that's okay. And that should pass, and it has. So now we can contribute more to our federations. To me, it depends on the type of hive mind, because as scary as it would be to see a fully ant-like hive mind where the drones get eaten or turn into resources as soon as they die, I would not feel bad talking to, we have some independence hive minds. I think a robot hive mind would be scarier than a organic hive mind. Both are scary, don't get me wrong, but actually, no, I take that back. An organic hive mind would be way scarier. All right, so our scientists, Numerius Nubius, the Nubius, I can't even say that name, is dead. Unfortunate. That was my head of research. So with organics, you know, you hate to see any leaders die, but we're gonna put another diverse species on our council. We now have 2 humans. I don't know what you would even call this. It's an unknown species. Both of them are unknown. And a lithoid. I like it. I like it. Deboo. Yes, I don't even know what I said right there. All right, let's go up here to our shipyard. Let's upgrade this bad boy as well. Reasons being, if the system were to get attacked, Mike was, yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. Soul Station, let's upgrade you. And if we look at closer at my borders here, a lot of my choke points leading to my territories, I've upgraded my bases. I want to make sure that if any, oh, these guys are, who are you? Wait, you guys are at war? Ah, you're at war with someone. I can't tell who you're at war with. All right, to my allies, this war, holy cow. Are you going to take all of this, or I can't tell what's, it looks like you've taken all the systems here. What's left? You got like 2 systems left, and okay, that's happening. All right, so it looks like President Vosira Katan has been elected president again. That is good. She is our 2-time president. I think a computer hive mind is worse. How could you even stop its expansion? Exactly, like no matter how many of the robots, it reminds me of that What If episode in Marvel where Ultron pretty much takes over, and it's like no matter how many robots you defeat, have you truly defeated Ultron? And I think that, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but okay, this is where augmentations begin. That's all I'm going to say right there. We're not going to spoil any shows here. But we have another situation with cybernization. Here it says that what was once a dream is now within reach, and who better to profit from it than the multitude of corporations within our borders? A benefit of the burgeoning cybernetic industry, Vigor, is that new consumer products can be launched at an accelerated pace. Now, it says, but plans must be put into action. The corporate lobbyists request at least one to act as a hub for cybernetic development. We say, and that's all the only option we have is that it is approved. Now, what we need to do next is we need to build an augmentation center to resume the cybernization situation. Each augmentation center provides 200 augmenter jobs, and this says that augmenters provide engineering research and amenities. So we will approve that. We're gonna pause the game really quick, and I'm gonna go to, I'm actually curious if I can build augmentation centers over urban expansion districts. But I think right now, let's try to, how much? I'm not producing any consumer goods on this planet. Where's the deficits coming from? Okay, so I do have artisans on this world. I don't want to get rid of those. I'm going to build an urban expansion and just see if I can build those for now. We're going to put an augmentation center on each of these worlds. Can I put one here? No, I can't. All right, looks like right now I can put at least 2 of those up. And I actually don't have Pops working some of these artisan jobs, so I'm just going to replace one of these civilian industries with a augmentation center. And besides that, the Empire's looking smooth. I'm going to distribute some luxury goods on this planet. It looks like it's increased the amenities just a little bit. Not enough though. We're still in the negatives though, so we'll have to come back and try to figure out a way to make that planet a little bit happier. I'm going to switch the situation progress from, from streamlined to overdrive. This is going to decrease some of my research speed, but I want the situation to go faster. That situation will not move though until I get those augmentation centers up. And so I think I have like what, let me see, 2 right now that are being built. The rest will have to wait. So we'll see that situation icon here until it is ready to go. What in the heck is happening here? Okay, so we are progressing. Oh, excuse me.
Knowledge is
All right,
the key
so
to
actually
the
I'm
universe.
very surprised here with what's happening with our economy. At first I thought we were going to keep going into a negative deficit. Gene tailoring is going to be our next technology that we're researching. Does this mean that you're losing engineering research until the building is ready? No. So right now, is all that orange in one? Yeah, we'll check that in 1 second, guys. Give me one, I got a couple of questions happening here. I'll answer all of them in 1 second. First, we're going to select our first tradition in cybernetics. This is the trans-substantiation synthesis situation or tradition. It says that the effects during cybernization increases the situation speed by 5%. And then after we finish cyberization, this says that we'll gain access to the assimilation citizenship species right, allowing future additions to the populace to be turned into cyborgs. Ooh, I like that. So we're gonna go ahead and start this one here. If we go back to, all right, so first things first, does that mean you are losing engineering research until the building is ready? Let's go back to the situation, I believe. So while this is active, it says there will be higher risk of challenging events. The situation speed increases by 20%. You know what? Maybe I'll keep this. Can I change it back? Okay, so we're gonna keep it here. You did bring up a good point. When those buildings are built and the Pops are working those jobs, I will switch it back to overdrive. But yes, I don't know if I want to have that active while, wait, they both decrease engineering. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep it on overdrive. I didn't realize they all decrease engineering for research, or decrease research for engineering. And then Arto says, is all that orange and red one nation or a federation? Orange and red. So these are all federations. Right now I have it on Union map mode. If I change it back to, oh, that's opinion map mode. There we go. That's what it looks like. These are 2 different empires. So this is the Confederacy. This is the sovereignty. So this empire down here, they're a dictatorship. The other one up here is they're spiritual seekers. And then up here, this is a whole nother empire. So a lot of orange here, but not to get them mixed up. This is what the galaxy looks like in map mode. This is what it looks like in union mode. So these guys are either a federation or a vassal. Federation's the blue. The gray over here is all me. So that's where I'll be mostly focusing at, is over here. And honestly, I'm looking at these guys. I gotta increase my fleet power, but I could foresee maybe trying to conquer them here at some point in the game. Now I'm going to do a quick skim through my planets again. Wow, 4 jobs available on this planet. That is what we want. We want low jobs. We want these pops. Once there's 1 job available here, how fast is pop growth going? 3 pops per month right now. The next month, boom, we have denizens. I want these pops now to start moving to another planet. Mission accomplished on Earth. Let's see if we can build an. Yes, we can. So, urban expansions. I am now allowed to build augmentation centers on these worlds. This is a mining world though, so I don't want to get, kind of want to make sure I focus. Wait, what? Oh, pop upkeep reductions from the monuments. I don't remember that ever being a thing. Then again, I'm absorbing so much information right now that let's make sure we're good here. So we're gonna go ahead and build our last mining district, excuse me, on this world. Another augmentation center. This is good. Oh, this is gonna be a great world for pop growth. Wait, do augmentation centers, did they ever produce pop growth? Right now, it looks like they only increase amenities, engineering research, society research, and they turn alloys into that. All right, now alloys is going to be something else we have to pay attention to here next. And I want to see, that's a tropical world. Okay, it's pretty habitable. That Gaia world we cannot colonize just yet. That is a relic world. That might be the go-to move here. There's a dig site on that planet. You know, maybe we can start clearing out some of these systems over here. I don't know if I have the fleet power for that just yet. But right now I need to get my alloy production up. And so I'm not going to waste any time here. We're just going to go ahead and colonize this tropical world. I do have a species that has 83% habitability for this planet. So I think that might be good enough. And for this planet here, let's give it a good name. Asylum, no. What's a good one here? No. Arger? Sure. All right, so we're gonna turn that planet into a alloy producing world. Nova Roma, we can now upgrade its planetary capital building into a planetary administration. Wait, where did that go? Huh? Why? Okay. Huh? Okay, I was like, wait, I thought I just clicked on that and it disappeared. That was so weird. I see the amenities are starting to go up on this planet. That is very cool. I wonder if it's my civilians. Let's see. Civilians are increasing. Let's trade. Oh, they are increasing amenities. Okay. Very nice. Let's level up our Tribune of Rights. And I've been going with the Ambassador. This increases trust growth. Can't believe tomorrow is 10 years. I know. I'm. It's been a long time. I'm on year 8. So I started playing this game in, was it 2016? It's been a long time, but I started off on console. And then I didn't really start getting into Solaris until like maybe that following year. Hey, let's see. What day did Solaris come down? Let's find out what day Solaris came out. Oh, Solaris came out on May 9th, 2016. So I started on 2018 then. So yeah. There it is. May 6th, 2016. Wow. A good old decade. All right, so here we have the caravan fleet. They want to show us some wares. What do you guys have for me? No. Even if they had that, I don't even know if I would get it. Speaking of minor artifacts, I have 2,000 of them. So first I'm going to use them to find peaceful applications. We're going to use the Ancient Fad. And this increases happiness by 5%. Can I not celebrate diversity? We are already celebrating diversity. All right, cool. I wish I could use my minor artifacts to buy more specimens. But right now I can't. All right, so we have pilot projects. This is our next situation with cyberization. This is that small test conducted on focus groups. Volunteers have confirmed that mechanical augmentations improve productivity. Nice. Now the time has come for our widespread pilot projects. These require continuous support and will only be available on planets with an augmentation center, but our learnings will give immediate productivity benefits. So this is letting me know I need to put these on every planet, these augmentation centers. Oh, okay, so elites. You know, let me see, what do elites produce? What do these politicians produce? Unity, trade, and amenities. I feel like it's my specialist. My specialist, I gotta put more power in their hands. I'm gonna go with boosting the specialist. Okay, and so now I want to make sure that I have these augmentation centers on every planet if I can and put them there. This world here, let's see. I might replace this with an augmentation center. And really, I could just build another administrative office there. This one has one, boom, boom. Earth, 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 Earth. Let's replace this one as well. I want augmentation centers everywhere. Hey, and we are now president of the Federation again. This is good. This is good. So the war is over. This empire is no longer a part of this federation. They are a subject. Wow. Was the last option 5% for all? Yes, or for all categories, yeah. I wanted specials though because I feel like we have more to gain from that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now president of this federation. Let's double check and make sure. Yes, we are. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the laws now, and I want to change the succession term to 40 years. We'll see if the other member decides to vote on that. And when that is done, it has succeeded. All right, now let's go back to our Federation tab one more time. I will be president of this Federation until 2320. Now, I need to keep that in my noggin and remember that because if I were to not become, if this were to change later on, that would be tragic. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to, ooh, they don't want free migration. That's tragic. Separate treaties. Federation members are prohibited from having research agreements, migration treaty. No, we're going to allow that. We don't want that. We don't want to limit ourselves from that. Let's do, can subjects join the Federation? We're going to vote yes. The only thing I'm worried about with that is if they get into another war, I'm going to do it. We're voting yes. More members of our Federation, the better. I'm going to be president for 40 years, so I would count that as a win. Oh, hey, and now that empire wants to, I am the Federation, yes. What if you allow subjects to join and make subject empires? That's what, yo. All right, we ducks, let's slow the roll here. We got to cross that bridge when we get there. All right, so now our Federation has grown. If we go to our Federation tab here, look at all these members we have in our Federation now. We have 5 members in our Federation. Oh, yeah. Yes, I did. So Arto says that you said you're planning to take the nation north of you. I sure did. I just, right now, I'm not strong enough to fight them alone. I don't have the Federation backing me up, but I don't want to take the chance of attacking these guys right now and waiting. Actually, you know what? I'm president, right? We have a Federation fleet. Bring that bad boy back into my territory. We're gonna drag that guy right here, and then I want to see, now our fleet power is equal. That's unacceptable. Dictatorial speed run, you got that right. Slowly but surely, I told you guys, look, I was never a diplomat, all right? I was never a diplomat. That's, I'm just a conqueror with patience. And we are going to start building hyper relays here. I want my ships to travel with speed, and I'm going to build this right towards that empire that we are getting ready to make a move on. Now, I'm not producing any alloys at the moment. Let me see. Right now, alloys are worth about 10 trade per 1 alloy. So I am going to buy. Let me see, how much trade do I have? We'll just buy 10. We'll buy 10 alloys for now. I don't want to buy too many and risk us losing out on alloys right now, so don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. No. Trust me, you're fine. I was just like, hey, look, you're already thinking what I'm thinking, just a little bit further ahead. Hey, what's this? Did we restore order on Earth? We sure did. We can't rule the galaxy if we can't even rule our own planets, and so the crime lords are gone, the denizens are going up, the amenities are going up. Earth is looking very happy right now. I'm a-okay with this. Now, our XP is going down in our Federation at the moment. That won't last for long. Our cohesion, like I said, we just got 3 new members added to our Federation, so the scales of balance have been slightly tipped around and about. We have a gravity storm. Do we have another storm? Somebody's sending storms over here. Got a pretty big gravity storm on our left side of the galaxy, but that's going to actually hit my subject here in a little bit. I feel bad for them, but I hope they're ready. All right, Prospector Tier 3. Let's just select that bad boy. Sirius Prime, we're going to upgrade that planetary capital building. What else can I add here? Can I increase pop growth by any means here? I can't. But I'm doing the same thing with this planet. I'm growing pops on this world. We have that that hyper ecosystem. Actually, you know what? Let's build some more farm jobs. This is my food planet. And so, hey, oh man, wow. What a complete U-turn here. Like I said, guys, we were in the negative deficits for quite a bit. Whoa, that sounds scary to me. Earth stacked up on brain rot. You got that right. So we have cybernetic dissociation. Speaking of brain rot, who needs a phone? We can just put an implant in your phone, in your brain. Now, a widely acclaimed new drama has captured the new collective imagination of the public. Set in a world where cybernetic implants are prevalent, the narrative follows an augmented worker experiencing traumatic dissociation from their modified body. Now, the story's tragic conclusion presents a thinly veiled critique of full cybernization and its inevitable erasure of the human identity. Now, the smash hit has sparked significant opposition to our initiative, causing a 60% decrease in available test subjects since the drama's release. We have three options here. We can launch a public relations campaign. For 6 months, this will decrease monthly engineering research. We can tighten implant regulations. This will decrease the cyberization situation for 6 months by 50%. Or we can say this will soon blow over, and for 12 months, we will lose 10% monthly unity. I'm going to launch a public relations campaign. Cool. Now we gotta sell some more food here. 5, and then we got to stop buying as many consumer goods here. The fact that we have our artisans starting to like work these jobs now is taking so much weight off of my trade. We're going to celebrate some diversity again. Let's see how close we are to our next tradition. 13 months away. We had some space piracy going on here. Not in my territory.
Knowledge is the key to the
All right, so
universe.
now we have droid workers. This is amazing because they can now work those specialist jobs. I'm gonna go with exotic gas extraction for our next technology here. I'm gonna go back to my planets. I want to see these droids working all the jobs.
World has been colonized.
We just colonized our Forge world now. Can't focus on each country or city, but what are your scientists doing that they need more and more test subjects? Look, I'm not gonna question. Oh, guys, hold up. We just gotta. Oh my goodness, holy cow, hold up. We have something that just happened here. Guys, I gotta show this off on the stream right now. Stellaris just posted something. Now, if you guys are on YouTube, you guys gotta check this out. This just dropped. Holy moly. I'm actually very nervous to watch this because oh shit, this is crazy. All right, we're gonna go to Stellaris. Here, guys, we're gonna get sidetracked really quick. I think your boy just got posted. I just got an alert from Stellaris here. There's your boy. Look over here. We're gonna pause the stream real quick. I actually have to see this. Oh, I gotta pause the end-game music. All right. The Stellaris official channel just posted your boy. This is crazy. Where did I just lost my. Okay, so here is, it says Skynet, the Senate, and Crusader Kings in space. I'm stoked to see this. Alpha Yang Delete, Montu, and EP30. Let's see what we have here on Stellaris official. Oh! Oh! Let me know if you guys can hear this. I can turn it up.
Hello there.
Did we just get a follow? Hey, Dante, thank you for the follow. Ah! That's hilarious. Oh, you can't hear it? Okay, here, let me. Here, I'm just gonna share it. I'm gonna watch this later. I can't watch this right now. I'm so excited. I will share this. I can't watch it right now. I'm gonna watch it later. I gotta, let's get back to our game. There it is. All right. No. You guys, I'm gonna let you guys watch it. Go watch that bad boy, get us some views. But yo, I can't watch it live. I can't hear my own voice right now. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. I got the alert. I didn't mean to hype you guys up. My bad. Yes, yes. That is there. Let's get back to our empire. I'm so sorry if I'm getting so sidetracked, guys. There's just so much happening here. And let's have some fun. Back to our forest world. We need a leader on this planet. And right now, if we go to our leader capacities here, I'm at 5 officials already. We got 4 out of 7 scientists, 3 out of 5 commanders. So I'm gonna have to recruit either a scientist or a commander. Thank you so much, guys. Let's go with Sodden. He's a Necroid leader. Is it a he? Yeah, it's a male. And right away, I'm going to build another augmentation center. Let's go medical center as well, a robot assembly plant, and a luxury residence. Might as well get that precinct house on there. And that's kind of my cookie cutter way of just putting a bunch of things together on a planet. I try to cover all those bases right away. Amenities. No, first things first, pop growth, amenities, crime. I like to have all of those just kind of dealt with before they even become a thing. And so that's why I get that augmentation. Oh, wait. Wow, this actually increases job efficiency for specialists. I absolutely do need those on every planet. And I have that here now. That's good. What else can I put on this urban expansion? Can I get a bureaucratic administrative office? Nice, I can. Alrighty then. This world's still looking pretty good. Is there any food districts here? Nope, no food districts. I don't know what to put here after this. Right now it has the aftermath, gravitational flux. Oh, okay. Maybe I should go. Let's go with more unity then. And for my last world here, one more administrative office, and then again, I don't try to build too many jobs too fast. This planet is hilarious. Put that unity. Wait. Let me go back here. I think I'm. Where's my YouTube here? Are you still here? Oh yes, you are. There we go. Oh my goodness, I am so nervous about seeing that that video right now. You guys are gonna go watch it. Let me know how it looks because I'm a little nervous about seeing. I always get nervous whenever like I get posted on something like that because I'm like, oh man, was this good? Are they gonna like it? Are they not gonna like it? What's gonna happen here? All right, let me save that. I cannot find, where are we at? Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch it and you guys let me know what you think. But let's get back to this. We have our Forge World, wait, not our Forge World, our Neridium planet here. And that should cover the alloys for a bit. One step closer for him to rule the Solarisverse, absolutely. I'd like to purchase this service. We're gonna do that again, wonderful. And let's see if they can assist me with my collection. Oh, they can't give me any specimens. Goodbye. All right, so now we gotta start making some moves here. We got our Federation fleet here on the way. We have rollout with our next cyberization situation. This is that all across our territory in every major urban center, we have stockpiled mechanical implants for our human population. Now, designed by our augmentors, these devices promise to greatly enhance our biological form. The day is finally here to cast off our past and embrace a cybernetic future. Are we done? Our leaders gain the trait cyborg. Our pops gain the trait cybernetic. Augmenters provide engineering research, amenities, and oh, here it goes. Now we get that pop growth speed out. I was looking for this right here. But then got distracted. Does it have conflicting buffs on it? What was I talking about, Army? Sorry, I did get sidetracked right there. You said one of your planets is funny, but then got distracted. I do not even remember what I was talking about right there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Managing all these planets, managing an empire. This is the price I have to pay for managing an empire. The constant blackouts. Maybe it's me becoming a cyborg. So let's go back really quick. I want to see. Oh, a leader died right when I became a Neridium, I think. Here, let me go. Oh, yes, right. All right, now I remember. Let me make sure that leader was not a ruler. Okay, that was the scientist. So we'll be okay with that. All right, so Neridium here. This planet has this is why this is, I would say funny, but more, I would say, yeah, I guess it is funny. It has atmospheric aphrodisiac. This increases pop growth speed by 10%, right? Then I have the rowdy bunch situation. That's where it's like the feral behavior thing. This increases pop growth speed by another 35%, but it has 25 crime and negative 25% happiness. So these are like two different like traits. Both of them give me pop growth. Then I have, well, that's the main thing, but I have to have anti-crime campaigns going to keep that crime down. But minus that, I'm managing the crime. The happiness is doing okay. The pop growth speed is going crazy. And so it's crazy I say that and there's no pop growth. But we should be having pop growth on this world. Yeah. This planet is ruled by Snoo Snoo. Snoo Snoo? Who's Snoo Snoo? What is Snoo Snoo? But let's go back up here. It looks like I'm starting. I cannot be in a deficit with consumer goods because the way my species rights are set up, if there's a consumer good deficit, they will grow a little bit slower, or they'll lose happiness, I believe. So if we go to our species rights here, utopian abundance, this says that we will have 20% happiness unless there is a consumer goods deficit. So those amenities do drop a little bit. Okay, so see, Futurama is something else I need to watch as well. Right now I'm on TNG. I need to, oh, am I top of the Galcom? We have the Ready Shields agenda that is currently in session. We are supporting this resolution. Where is that Galactic Council? We want this to kind of be a higher priority right now. And so besides that, let's go back to our traditions here. We have our next cybernetic tradition, and let's see here. We got two choices. I'm gonna go on the left side with metabolic reprocessing. This says that our cyborg upkeep is decreased by 10% when cyberization is done, which I'm gonna make sure that is done, by the way. It says that mechanical pop assembly speed from augmenter jobs increases by 0.5. Upkeep per 100 augmenters increases by 0.35. And then we get monthly organic pop growth from roboticists. Nice, I actually have those by 0.5 as well. So both of those increase pop growth. Or no, one increases pop growth, the other increases augmenter jobs. Nice. So let's go back to our situations here. Okay, so the situation is still going on, but we are on overdrive, so we're trying to make that go by as fast as possible. We have more empires at war. Oh, there's an uprising. So the empire I was going to attack up here at the north is dealing with a rebellion. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, but it looks like they're, let me see. Dude, I should get involved. Where's my Federation fleet at, though? Okay, so they're almost there. See, I just don't have enough time. I think by the time... Wait, is this Stellaris music? What is this song? Oh, Composers of the Strand. I was like, wait, what am I hearing right now? Shoot. If only. Once the alloy world is set up, we're gonna start making some moves here. My main thing is I can't really build up a fleet yet. But what we can do is we can start building a hyper relay connecting to their territories. And so I'm gonna buy a little, actually I don't even know if I can buy any consumer goods right now, but I can shuffle around some resources. I just need some alloys here to build some hyper relays. Why did I build the hyper relay right there? Someone said Composer of Strands? Yes, it's the song that's in the background right now. Oh no. All right, we might have to buy some more trade or some consumer goods here, but I think we should be good. So you start with your own Terminator Empire. Did you remember if you won? My own Terminator Empire. Are you talking about like a oh, that playthrough. What happened in that? I want to say a, what was it? Was it a fallen empire that I think we lost that one?
Council agenda ready.
Yeah, I think something happened. It's been I played a couple of playthroughs since then, so I can't remember 100% what happened, but I think I attacked a fallen empire and they ended up wiping me out. Let's go with, where do we go with next here? Let's go evolving society, increase that monthly unity. But yeah, R2, I think we got smashed by some fallen empire in that run. I was going to become, oh yeah, I was going to become the Crisis. No, it was Satana. Satana beat us, yeah. I was going to become the Crisis and then Satana came out there and just showed me up. How is this war going with these guys? Because if they are losing this right now, dude, I mean, I think I have the fleet power to take that on. All right, consumer goods are back on track. Let me check around on some worlds here. I want to say these pops should be, yes, we're losing that's what we want. We want migration to move away, so go to the negatives. We want these other planets to fill up. That's why I'm starting to slow down a little bit on the jobs that I'm building. Under 1,000, I'm cool with. If I have under 1,000 available jobs like this planet, this is perfect. Honestly, I might add jobs to this world. Report. Oh, we have found. All right, so in the last stream, we let this continuum inject us with robotic juices to like maybe alter our species and give us modifiers and things. And now they say that there's a protocol that's been activated, initiating resource transfer to compliant organic civilizations. We were compliant. What are they giving us? Holy moly, 1,500 minerals, 500 energy credits, 250 alloys. Thank you so much. Now we're going with our next cybernetic situation here. It says that religious groups opposed to the merging of flesh and machine have opted out of our efforts to cyberize the population. In practice, they lack even the most basic implants, making it difficult to function in our increasingly connected society. Forcing the population to install full implants would help them to better integrate with society, but would undoubtedly lead to resentment. Let's see. They must adapt. All right. Sorry. We are a society. We have to work together. We have to. Guys, I'm torn right now because it says we can meet halfway or they must adapt. I'm at a crossroads right now. Subterranean machine sounds sweet. Report to SCP Council for the Loss of Assets. I'm torn. They must adapt or we will meet halfway. Gain access to the policy on cyberization standards is going to be set to full. We're going to do it. If we're going to go all the way in, we have to go all the way. We're going all the way in. Everybody's getting cyborg implants. Arta, I wish I would have saw it earlier. I decided to go all in. I'm sorry. Wait, what happened here? Oh, this is a hyper ecosystem. All right, so we are now in need of energy credits. With that being said, okay, we still have technician jobs that have not been worked yet. Oh, that's a cruiser. We can find a submerged cruiser. All right, so my Federation ships are now in place. Let me grab my scientists here. What are you guys doing? I always want to keep you guys moving.
Research concluded.
All right, we're gonna level up our leader here, Sawden. We're gonna make him righteous. Now we can extract exotic gases from systems. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to research orbital habitats next because I don't have a lot of planets left in my territory to expand to. I have like 2 worlds that are potentially habitable. Do I have terraforming technologies yet? Oh, and that rebellion up here. What happened? I'm seeing different things here. Ooh, so we could establish an embassy with these guys. You know what? Instead of conquering them, I'm going to try something out here. I will open my borders to you. And I will send an envoy to improve relations. I was going to conquer them, which I'm still thinking about it. But maybe in a different way. Maybe through diplomacy. Oh, that Gaia world is open. Now, what I need to do next is I need to somehow increase my military capabilities strong enough to make them inferior to me.
Ship upgrades.
The only thing is I need resources now. So let's go over to my planets here. Sirius Prime, you're looking okay, I suppose. I can't build anything that produces Unity just yet until I get my hands on more consumer goods. And with that being said, let's jump down to let's go to planet Neridium. Oh, conversion pain. So this is back to the cyborg situation that says that recently a number of individuals have begun to publicly express remorse over their decision to undergo experimental body modifications. Exchanging the brainstem for a mechanical substitute has resulted in lasting existential dread, with some describing their experience as a continuous cycle of unbearable agony. Amidst ongoing demands for reparations, we are forced to clarify our position regarding the state's responsibility. like I said, guys, I'm going all in on this. We are taking no responsibility. This is going to decrease governing ethics attraction and decrease stability, a price I'm willing to pay. Hopefully I don't regret that. There's another war happening right now. Let's go ahead and build another civilian industry. For my forge world here, we're just gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling on heavy industry districts. And besides that, whoa, slow the roll, consumer goods. I'm gaining favors from other empires as well. Let's check out on this Galcom and see what's happening here. Right now we're voting for the Readied Shield. This is good. I just hope that we can keep our top rank when it comes to Diplomat in the Galcom. Other empires, I know they built their ships here. They might get an advantage on us. I can't trust myself to build any ships just yet. Right now we gotta increase our energy credits as well as our consumer goods. Food, I can actually sell some more of this.
Knowledge is the key to the
Oh, now we can start working on
universe.
dig sites as well. Man, buying consumer goods. Ah! Oh no, so we had a control software hack. Now, in a coordinated attack, multiple hacker groups have gained access to the core software that powers all cybernetic implants. They are threatening to release the code to the public unless we give in to their demands. Thus far, we have no reason to doubt their resolve. Should the code be made public, we will have no choice but to rewrite it. A delay that will have a devastating impact on our augmentation efforts. If that's all we gotta pay, all right, sure, yeah, there you go. They got us this time. I will never let that happen again. You got us this time. Congratulations. The hackers have hacked us. All right, so I gotta go back to my scientists here, and I need to make sure. Where's the science ship at? Oh, you're all the way over here. I'm just gonna have that science ship come back. I need to recruit another scientist, but we should be having a few dig sites starting to appear on in our territories. Meanwhile, it looks like, all right, allies, consumer goods are back on track. Food's always going to be great, I think, with this world we have. This right here, we need more civilian industries. Good. I'm surprised I still have minerals. And we have another election here incoming. It looks like right now, Vosira might be running for a third term. This is crazy. My empire really seems to like her. Besides that, let me go back here. I want to do a quick skim.
Research concluded.
There we go. Just kind of adding some more jobs to each of these planets. Earth looks amazing as always. All right, for our third cybernetic tradition, we have augmentation overload. This says that we will have 200 more augments per augmentation center, and that's pretty much going to be that. I'll take that. I will gladly take that. Meanwhile, let's level up our Minister of Defense, our human. Oh yes, perfect. Generator focus increases energy credits from jobs by 15%. He is currently governing our generator world, so that'll be awesome. We increase our naval capacity by 50. Let's go with stellar expansion. This gives me 2 extra starbase capacity. We'll research that, and when that's done, we will get 2 more starbases up and running. Now let's see if I can build any more. Yes, hyper relays. What is that fleet? Whoa, what is that? Oh, they're raiders. Somebody's hired raiders. I wanted to do that. All right, we got about 3 more hyperlanes to build here, and we should be good. All right, Publius Lesius, I can't even say that word right. Let's give you you're governing Alpha Centauri. Let's go with you're not on my Minister of Defense though. You're pretty old too, so let's give him just the Admiral trait. All right, we have a dire situation that is happening here with our cybernetic situation. This says that despite paying a massive ransom to the groups responsible for the security breach, late last night our primary code base was uploaded on all of those freaking hackers. Late last night, our primary code base was uploaded onto every public information network. The leak was presented by an obscene graphic mocking our inability to prevent the attacks. Public discourse has already turned bitter, with a noticeable increase in buyer's remorse for cybernetic implants. I'm going to start counter hacking. Now, we tried to give the public a chance. They blew it. Now, what's up with you guys over here? You're still pretty equal. Could I just declare war on you if I wanted to? I don't have any claims on them. You know what? I'm feeling a little aggressive right now. Let's make some claims.
We have encountered.
Whoa, what are we attacking here? I'm claiming all of that. So the beef has begun. The beef with these guys have begun. Now let's see where our relationship goes to from there. -22. Yeah, you should. You should not like us. We are ready to attack. Okay, so that's looking pretty smooth. The counter hacking is decreasing a little bit of my energy credits over here. What is going on over here? I feel like every time I look over here, the map's a little different. Have you guys closed your borders to us? Oh, this empire has. There must have been something happened over here because this looks different. Okay, what's next in the Galcom? Cooperative research channels. Oh, I see. Yeah, I knew it. That Ready Shield is going to put us in about 3rd place when it comes to Diplomat. This right here, I'm going to oppose this because we don't have a very good research right now. But yeah, that right there, I don't like that one bit. Who is this? This is the leader of the Galcom right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to improve relations with them. I want their favors. So let's be friends. How about that? You're going to be my friend. Meanwhile, back over here, we still have tensions brewing with these guys. I'm going to go ahead and just close my borders to you. Look, we're improving. Are we improving relations with you? Let's change that. I no longer want to improve relations with you. Let's find the 2nd highest diplomatic weighted empire in the galaxy, the Farine Order. And I'm going to improve relations with you guys instead. And so what I'm doing right now is every time I improve relations with someone, I get a 1% chance per month to gain a favor. I'll take that migration treaty. And I want to get those favors from the strongest diplomatic weighted empires in the galaxy. That way, if I want to pass a resolution, it's going to be a little bit easier to do that. Now, over here on this planet, I would like to get rid of these worker jobs, but you know what? You guys don't have to work that job. I pretty much just forced all my robots to work specialist jobs. Now, if that is doing what I think it does, yes. They just, I don't know if they just moved. Oh, yes, they filled in those other jobs, so good. Whenever I colonize a world now, I do not want my pops working colonist jobs. And so if I can get them to work a specialist job immediately, I will definitely do that. Down here, let's see, let me make sure, yes, no worker jobs on this planet. Good. That's great. And so I love having droids. Like having regular robots is good in the beginning, but wow, 408 unity per month. I like it. We have 2 more traditions to go in Cybernetics. We'll be done with that. Let's check up on this situation we have here. Submerged cruiser, I might hold off on that for a while. I'm never going to finish that Pharaoh overload situation. Cybernetization's almost complete. We have less than 10 days. And here we go. An augmented population. Today marks a turning point for our society. We are now able to augment our bodies with fully integrated machine parts. Thank you for that, Fish and Chips. The process was not without difficulty, the transition far from easy, but whatever may have been lost along the way, our new existence offers endless possibilities. Cheers, we are now cyborgs. We are stronger. So now this says that we get 10% more consumer goods from jobs. We unlock the full effects of tradition tree cybernetics. Wait, does that mean that? Oh, the full effects. I see now. And who do we have here? Hang on. We will be stronger. Oh, Will Treaty, what's going on? Hello. Welcome to the stream. We just became full-blown cyborgs. And now, let me make sure I did not just get a... there we go. Good morning, Will. How you doing today? Let's see. We're gonna level up Medius here. He is, look at that, a cyborg. I love it. That is awesome. Let's make him. We are now going to lean towards. Do I get a delegate? We need delegates now. We need delis. 200 trade. Okay, so now my resources are all over the place though. So let's go back to our species really quick. Let's see, cybernetic. So with the cybernetic trait, habitability goes up by 20%. That is pretty good. 10% army damage, 40 years leader lifespan modifier. This replaces 50% of our food or equivalent upkeep with energy credits, and then our leaders from the species have additional traits. But since 1 a.m. Holy cow! Yeah, I got off work at like midnight last night, and I woke up at like 8. And no, I got off work a little bit earlier last night. It was like maybe 11. But oh man, almost every day this week I've been off work so late, and so no, yeah, we're here playing some Stellaris now, and no, I'm good. Stellaris Official just posted a video of an interview we did with me, Montu Plays, and EP3O, and so I'm actually kind of curious here to see what that looks like. I'm gonna check it out after the stream, but holy cow, it's always fun seeing some of that stuff over there. Let's go back to Sirius Prime. Wait, I want to see the modifiers of this. So first things first, let's go to our society. Can I repost this? Oh, I can't. It is, if you go to YouTube, I would look up just the Stellaris official page, and it's like their latest video they just posted on there. And so I haven't seen it yet. I'm a little nervous. I was a little nervous there too. So I'm gonna watch it after, and I'm just hoping it wasn't bad. I just feel like I was so like, I don't know, streaming and then being in front of people. It's like two different environments. And then not only that, I was traveling overseas too. So there was just so much going on at that time that I was like, and so I'm gonna check it out after the stream. I was gonna watch it live, but you guys couldn't hear the audio, so I didn't want to like get too deterred from the playthrough. But yeah, here we are.
Research concluded.
Holy cow, my resource. Oh, right. So I would assume with my lack of food I need for cyborgs, my food collection would have changed, but that does not look like the case here. Let's see, reverse engineer stuff. Yes. All right. Yeah, now I need alloys again, but I was pretty sure. What happened to this world here? The video was good. That's why I asked about the the Terminator. Right on.
Life forms.
Thank you. Yeah, now I gotta see it. I don't know the context. I thought you were talking about my last playthrough. Oh, that play. I now that's all clicking with me, Arturo. I remember if you're talking about from that interview. So yes, it was when I put that Robot Empire. My very first playthrough was a Determined Exterminator, and I pretty much created Skynet. And no, I got wiped out because I didn't realize there were consequences to my actions, and I didn't realize that for a while. I was like, hey, why are these planets not letting me conquer them? And they're like, well, would you just let some kind of robot empire conquer you? And then I was like, oh wait, they got mad at me for doing that. And then that's when I started realizing your actions have consequences. And so I always love things. That's my favorite thing in gaming, is when you do things and then later on in the game you find out, oh hey, there's consequences for my actions. All right, I just have to buy a large amount of energy credits. We have to do the same thing with alloys here. Again, I thought my pops would be growing a little bit faster. All right, this is it. I'm going to slow down on jobs. Right now, we just gotta let the pops grow. Whoa. Okay, so I may have added way too many jobs to this planet. Yeah, see, now we have a lot of jobs everywhere. So again, I'm gonna let time go by for a bit. Let's just let these resources kind of go back up, and let's try to focus on things outside of my planets for now. Matter of fact, I might just close that tab, and let's try to get some more exotic or rare crystals. Actually, I have plenty of those. I need to connect my borders to my rival here. And I still need more alloys. So again, let's just pump the brakes on building any buildings. We'll see if by the time my pops grow a little bit more, we will be able to get our resources back on track. But for now, we're selecting our 4th tradition in cybernetics, integrated autonomy. This gives me 1 mechanical species trait, 1 modification point as well. Let's go to our species here. I want to modify them in just a second. Terraforming gases, absolutely, we want that. And species, humans, here they are. My empire has quite a bit of species here as well. Let's create a new template. And trait. Oh, I can actually get rid of that. Okay.
We are being hailed.
I'm gonna cancel that though. Let's see, what else can I add to the species? If there's anything pop growth related, I'm seeing some bionic modifiers here. Double jointed, nah. Harvesters, nah. Wow, there's a lot of traits here. I'm overwhelmed with choice. Refurbish implants, absolutely, there we go. We're gonna apply that to all of my human species.
Situation
That'll take me
log has
27
been
months, so we're gonna
updated.
research that immediately. Now let's go back up here, establish an embassy. Yes, we'll get that going. With the Enclave, I always keep these guys assisting me with research, and so that is gonna be an absolute must. And there we have it. Oh, is my game frozen? Oh, I was like, wait, what? That's never happened before. Never happened before, right? But yeah, outside of that, let's see what happens here when our species is modified. Their pop growth will increase by another 10%. And so there's a lot of pop growth modifiers already being applied to my species here. And I need it.
Council agenda ready.
The cooperative research channels just passed in the Galcom. I'm going to activate evolving societies first, and then we're going to go back and check that out. Okay, what do we have here? What can I use? Let's go with open arms. This increases our automatic resettlement destination chance, monthly trade, and xenophile ethics attraction. Now let's go to the Galcom, see how we rank now. Okay, we're still in third place. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe I want to improve relations with you. So there's the Galcom here. Let's try to get that council going. Nobody wants to vote for that though. Comfort the fallen. No, we don't want. These resolutions are awful. If I oppose these, like, I don't want these. We gotta get that council going. I don't know why we're waiting here. All right, meanwhile, like I said, we're just waiting. Still not building any jobs just yet. We're just gonna let our pops grow for a time. I'm gonna switch the speed up to fastest now. And I wanna see progress with our economy.
Research concluded.
I still can't build hyper relays. Oh, we do have habitat technology now, so I really don't have advanced mineral purification technology complete yet. Okay, I was thinking of something else. I thought it was the district specialization. All right. My pops, please grow faster. For some reason though, they're migrating away from this world though. You know, I wonder if I terraform it. We're working on terraforming technology. Actually, we're working on upgrading our species. But again, we are not going to be hitting any negative deficits here. Not on my watch. I can't really upgrade any star bases just yet either. We just gotta wait a little bit until these pops grow. I want to say my robot, I feel like all of my species are just moving from planet to planet, and they're trying to fill in these jobs because I'm seeing a lot of migration here. We're actually doing a pretty decent job with pop growth, I will say, but holy moly.
Species modification.
And there it is. We've been modified, so now we got that extra pop growth. You know what? Let's see about any other species we can modify. Is the nation north of you complying with the diplomatic conquest? Not yet. Right now, before I can even do anything, I need to actually, no, I have an idea here. I gotta get my economy under control. What happened to these guys? I feel like they were bigger. Hey, we are already raiding Diplomat. No time for this. All right, my bad. I want to make these guys my rival. So I'm going to send them an insult. And we need to have terrible relations before that can happen. Oh, they're making claims on my territories. This is good. They've recalled our embassy. This is great. We're going into the right direction here, and that's war. We want them to not like us. That's the goal. We do not want to be friends with these guys. They're now insulting us. This is good. Let's be rivals already. Come on, let's make this happen. All right, there it is. We can now declare them a rival. You guys are on our attack list. Oh man, I still can't.
We are being hailed.
Oh look, a migration treaty, beautiful. We'll take that as well. I need pops moving to my world. That's the main thing. All right, guys, we are finishing our 5th tradition, Cybernetics. This says that we will now have a mechanical modification points and mechanical species trait picks also apply to organic species. Okay. Oh, interesting. We can modify species special trait project cost is decreased by 50%. Now finishing this says that adopting all cybernetic traditions grant 10% job efficiency, another organic species trait, and an ascension perk. Please do I have xenocompatibility? Oh, there it is. Xenocompatibility. This is going to be fun. So xenocompatibility says that the intervention of universal sexual biology has revolutionized society, even if it sometimes requires awkward rotation to make a connection. I actually never read that. So with xenocompatibility, this says that we have a 33% chance for automatic resettlement destination chance, 100% refugee attraction. Yes. Allows cross-breeding between different species living on the same planet, granting a 20% bonus to pop growth speed on any owned planet with at least 2 different species. That's all of my planets. Additionally, cross-breeding between different species living on the same planet will pool their growth potential together. Nice. So now we are xenocompatible, and I just want to see pop growth. What does that go up to? We're at 4 right now, and we're still at 4. 8 pops per month on this world. Wow, that's huge.
We are being hailed.
Okay, let's slow the roll here. We've got a commercial pack. We'll take that. We are now xenocompatible. Let's see if we can upgrade our humans again. Let's see. I have 2 more points that I can put into my humans. I'm gonna create another template. Like, didn't you guys just modify us? You're gonna modify us again? You got that right. Let's go. We got a couple of options here. No, I might pick one of these ones that have like 1. Double jointed. Let's see, pop housing usage. I mean, that's all right, I suppose. I can't decide. There's so many options here. Okay, which one to choose? Superconductive? Do I need? No. I suppose I'll go adaptive. Let's make these guys more habitable in my worlds. We're gonna go ahead and apply that.
Situation log.
And that will take me
updated.
18 months, not long at all. Now let me go back up here, buy some more alloys, and then again, I'm still not building any jobs just yet. We're just gonna wait. And it looks like all my worlds are, I'm going to imagine 100% habitable for my human species. Oh, wait, what? I thought we were done with this. So we got another cybernetic situation here happening. I thought we were done with the situation, but it says the augmentation process with our partnered corporations has successfully completed. Implants have been manufactured, distributed, and installed with staggering efficiency. The many voices of human society have been heard, and their legitimate concerns have been dealt with. We are ready to face the future with renewed vigor. Now, the government is not prepared to take its own step. We can use our technological advances to improve the democratic processes or synchronize implants in the service of workers. We must link our minds. This influences the ongoing cybernetic shift, and then it says emphasis on increased happiness, worker output, and stability. That's on specialist though. Let's go with enhancing our democratic processes. This increases happiness, unity, and specialist. So I wonder if our government is about to change here. We're gonna find out in a little bit. Meanwhile, back over here with our food, we're gonna sell 1, 2, 3, 30 of those. The energy credits are back on track. That's good. The alloys, on the other hand, I would love to see these go up a little bit higher. And I think now we're gonna be slowly starting to fill in these metallurgist jobs. I did not realize that metallurgists increase unity and trade as well. Work left divided. Now, Once again, back with cybernetics. I'm also going to be reading these cybernetic situations. This says more and more companies require that all experiences during office hours are stored in a cyber brain memory area and accessible outside of work. They claim to use this functionality only with highly confidential tasks to prevent corporate espionage. Some even require employees to wall off their private experiences at work to prevent personal ethics interfering with productivity. That is crazy. This is so dystopian, but I'm going to say wall off experiences both ways. Wow. It's like leave your brain at home, bring your cyborg implants, get to work. That's actually kind of scary to think about. All right, so sure, we'll take a research agreement. Why not? Meanwhile, I'm checking up on these guys up here. We are actually hostile towards each other now, so this is good. This is very good. I'm going to do something. I'm going to activate a delegate there. This planet has now reached a little pop growth surge, so we should be seeing more alloys in a little bit. And we've reached the limit breaker for cybernization. Another human record has been broken. This headline has become commonplace in the UEA, the United Earth Alliance, sporting life. So, as athletes race to outdo one another with newer and more sophisticated modifications, the limits of athletic performance are constantly being pushed. While fans of enhanced athletics are ecstatic with the results, a growing number of hardcore devotees have called for an enhanced individuals to be confined to a separate division. A final group instead wants to limit the amount of modified who compete in team sporting events that natural athletes always have a place on a spotlight. This is very interesting. All right, so what do we want to do? Let's go with relegate enhanced competitors to their own league. This gives me a 5% faction approval rating, so we're gonna go ahead and go with that. I am definitely not short on allies. Don't say that. Speaking of factions, we have quite a bit of factions here, but right now our biggest faction is the Free Thought League. 13,000 pops in that faction. I'm gonna keep it that way because we're getting some unity from those guys. 127 unity from that one faction. All right, shady contracts, no. Commercial pack effectiveness, let's do that. And then let's go back to the Galcom here. Still sitting in third place though, and natural sanctuaries. No, this is awful. All right, so I gotta make sure this resolution, okay, it looks like it's not going to pass. We cannot have that. Now guys, we are at Society 2.0. How long do we have on this? It doesn't say the cybernetic situation's happening, but here we go. I think this might be the end of it. So Society 2.0 says that the democratic process is what the society has been built on. It only makes sense to strengthen this foundation. Our new cybernetics enable us to cast our vote on all societal matters, big or small, affording the individual unprecedented opportunities to express their opinion. The wealth of data this brings is unimaginable, and the possibilities are boundless. This changes it says, enable real-time cyber brain voting. This changes our authority to democratic concurrency. Or we can say cybernization. Oh, no. We're changing this. We're becoming a democratic concurrency. Okay, I thought I was going to have to change my council here again, but we're good. Oh, that scared me. Got a dig site here on the way. Habitat expansion is complete. Actually, I can build habitats now. And so once I get my resources back on track, we will definitely lean into that. Speaking of which, here, let's not sell so much food. 1, 2, 3. And I might have to buy some more alloys. Just enough to keep my head over water. There we go. I have the convention. Oh, excellent.
Situation log has been updated.
Oh, another system has appeared within our borders. Okay, let me grab a scientist. I don't know if I've heard this song before. Right, we're gonna research this system. This Ad-Acra system, or our project, has been giving us some good situations here. All right, going up through here, I'm gonna go with atmospheric filtering, and I'm gonna check the pop growth again. Okay, yeah, we are starting to grow pops a little bit faster, and so I like what I'm seeing. But again, I want these jobs to go by. I want these jobs to be filled in a little bit faster. Okay, hold up. Was that Earth? Yeah, Earth has some denizens on it. So let me grab those pops and we're gonna move them to Argyr. Actually, I have no pops that want to go there. Ah, I see. Resettlement policy is not allowed for some of my species here. Let's go to our species tab. I think that's what's going on here. We're gonna set our default rights. No migration controls. Why can't you guys move? Default rights. Actually, that's a policy. My bad. Refugees are welcome. Population controls are prohibited. Resettlement prohibited. Let's make that allowed. Actually, if they are allowed to, pops can be forcibly. We can allow them. Automatic resettlement chance, 100%. Okay, yeah, we'll just let that be then. I don't need to move them myself, but I would definitely like for more of them to like move around. That is a huge fleet, 349k fleet power. All right, for our next tradition. Man, we got a lot of options here because I would like to go supremacy. I wouldn't mind going politics. I feel like I need to do politics now and supremacy later. I feel like I'm missing out on prosperity. I would love to have some more resources produced from my research stations. I'm going to do politics first. The galactic stage is set and we intend to have the leading role.
Council agenda.
Now, adopting this tradition says that we will get the pioneer politics agenda, one extra envoy. It says officials signed to the galactic community now produce 0.1 influence per skill level. So cool. We get one extra envoy. Let's see. Who do we want to use that on? What's going on in the Galcom here? Who's number one? You guys are. I'm going to improve relations with you guys once again. I want all of your support. I want all the favors from you. And then over here, we do have that envoy, right? Yes, we do. What are we voting on next? Administrative insight. Subjects have a 25% ethics attraction towards their overlords' fanatic ethics. I could support that. I could actually support that. So meanwhile, let me go back to these guys. I just want to make sure. All right, we got about 20 more years as the Federation president, right? I'm going to have to... Here goes a dig site. I'm going to have to figure out a way to... I want to attack these guys. I just don't know if I'm ready for that yet. You know what? It's either now or never. I got to do it. We're grabbing our fleets. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to upgrade these fleets first. And then we're going to move them to the borders. We're getting ready for war. The age of diplomacy is never over. But the age of conquest is beginning. Oh, I did not mean to buy 20 more of those.
Ship upgrades applied. Knowledge is the key to the
Okay, so we're moving all of our ships to the border here. Ooh, clone vats. Let's do that. Where are my fleets? You guys are here. I'm gonna have you post up here, and I'm hoping that the all my Federation allies will join me in this war. Actually, do not need to buy consumer goods anymore.
Completed.
Nice, nice. And if I can, holy cow, holy alloys. All right, it is time. You guys have been hostile towards us for long enough. Oh, they're in a Federation. Is that a defense attack or a Federation? Ah, this changes things. So let me make sure, where all can you guys attack me from? They could attack me from this area over here, so I'm gonna have to watch out. Can they get through this though? Oh, there's a shard. Oh, nice. There is a, it says 2 shards. Now, I don't know how strong those are, but I do have some borders over here that are gonna make sure that I don't get attacked from. So they freaking made an alliance. That's awesome. This stalls my plans. Let's just wait then.
Council agenda available.
Can I celebrate diversity again? I sure can. All right, so actually no, I'm going to say never mind to this. Let's reverse engineer some technology, and then we just found a stellar devourer. Someone mentioned this earlier in the game,
Our science
and of
ship
course
has
that's
been
going to kill
destroyed.
one of my scientists. Tragic.
Research concluded.
All right, Zasira is nice. Give her that Voidcraft Tier 2 trait. We've now researched cruiser technology, and I'm going with 0G refineries next. Let's try to get some more resources here. Now, while we wait for that, I would like to upgrade the Federation fleets, but dang, this puts me in a pickle right now. I can't attack these guys. I can't risk, how strong, let me see how strong this fleet, or this empire is over here. They're equal to us too.
Knowledge is
Now finished clone bat technology, so let's go with ancient ramparts next. Okay. So for our next agenda here, I want to launch a new one that we haven't used yet. We've used building relations. This right here, okay, there's no need for that. So pioneer politics. I thought this had stuff that I needed, but I actually don't need any of this right now because we don't have veto powers. We don't have resolution actions, or we're not voting for any resolutions right now. So I think we might lean into building relations. I need one subject. I need one more subject. Now I'm curious what kind of war that I can. Hey, what's going on, Rare Puppo? Let's see what kind of wars I could declare on them. This could be a humiliation war. That's just not good enough. We do not have any subjugation casus bellis on them. How about this? How about we try to, how can I do that? Okay, I would have to offer or propose subjugation to them, and I cannot do that right now. We're going to start focusing our technology on fusion missiles. And now, yeah, we just have to wait. That's the name of the game here. We're waiting. What else do I have here on this planet? Yeah, I gotta start really pushing out the alloys right now. I feel like we're really not. This planet right here. I need pops working this world faster. All right, back to politics. Our next tradition, our first tradition in politics, actually. Let's see, which one of these do I want? Whenever a resolution that you supported passes, you gain 1 favor on that empire. Okay. Negative 25 influence cost to veto. No. You know, I'm going to go with this right side. So Gravitas says that politics is the art of illusions. By showing others what they want to see, we'll grow our influence in the community. This also says that officials assigned to the galactic community provide an additional 2.5% diplomatic weight per skill level. So we're going to select that. Let's check the Galcom again. We're now in 2nd place. The Commonwealth of Man right behind us. I see you guys, humanity. But that one empire right here, the Avalonian Company. Is this a megacorp? It sure is a megacorp. You guys all the way over here, you are holding it down. 1st place over there. So I do have envoys over there to get favors from them. We'll be keeping an eye out for them though. Now we're less than 20 years left for us being president of this federation. The goal right now is I got to declare war before my federation term ends. That is the plan. And right now it looks like we're slowly getting the alloys back on track here. The food though is skyrocketing. I just wish my alloy worlds did the same. And let me make sure, is this a, let me see, it's my forge world. Yeah, for some reason we're just not really getting those metallurgist jobs filled in all the way. And so if you guys remember, like I said, I've been saying this a couple of times before, we're not building jobs right now. We're just trying to let the pops fill in the blanks. Can I terraform this world? I can't. We need ecological adaptation to do that. I wonder what would happen if I could terraform that Gaia world. If I were to terraform a holy Gaia world, would they be upset? So I want to do that, but I already have them prioritized on this planet for my medical workers. And I can't see myself giving up my medical workers for, see, yeah, if I do that, it just takes them all away. I wonder if I just deselect them. See, in my head, I can't not have this prioritized. Like I need my pops to grow. And so it looks like they actually, okay, this actually might be a little bit better. Now, for some reason, these civilians are not working. Why are you guys not working specialist jobs? Get rid of the soldier jobs, maybe. That is a good idea. Do I have, Where are my soldiers coming from? You know what? Where are those soldier jobs coming from? Better yet, I can deprioritize it. I like how you're thinking, Rare Popo. Where are enforcers? Wait, what? Where? Huh? Oh, okay. What job? I don't have a fortress on this world or a. Okay, I don't know how these guys got here, but let's just bring this down a little bit. How about that? And let's see. Okay, nice. That worked out. I don't know what these guys are doing down here, but yeah, that helped. That helped. All right, let's keep it going. Right off of that. Sometimes I know these things. It takes someone typing it in chat for me to be like, you know what? Why am I not doing that? And so I appreciate that. Let's go with that antimatter technology to research next. And after this, oh, whoa, Galcom's moving very quickly here. What are we voting for? Comfort the Fallen. Diplomatic weight from tech. Actually, you know what? I could get behind this. My tech's terrible, so I don't really care too much for Diplo weight from tech. And the, I mean, spiritual ethics, I'm not really into that either, but the unity from jobs, I will take that. And so that will be done here in a short bit of time.
Knowledge is the key to the
I thought we were voting on this, though. I don't know why we're voting on that. All right, so we have... Oh, what's this? We have a fallen empire here before us, and they say, greetings, humans. We understand that your empire has come into the possession of a cache of data containing the brain scans of an extinct species, taken from the very world they once inhabited. Even though your species is still too primitive to utilize this data, we laud your efforts in preserving this last remnant of a once vibrant civilization. As part of our efforts to conserve and catalog endangered species in our Endangered Species Preserve, we wish to take this data and use our cloning technologies to bring a small number of this species back to life. Will you share it with us so we can fulfill their last wish together? Sure, I'm actually down with this. I'll help you guys out. Now back over here to Nova Roma, one of our factory worlds here. We're gonna upgrade our planetary capital now. And outside of that, for engineering technology next, let's go with star fortresses to further increase our defenses. Now finally, we've gotten our alloys up. Right? Gonna accept that embassy offer. Got a lot of situations here. Let's upgrade some of these bases. This one in particular is what I'm looking at. Actually, I don't have the alloys for it, but what I will do is build 2 defensive platforms. Man, those defensive platforms are expensive. Oh, they're having another uprising. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Another uprising. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. You know what? I can't waste this opportunity. I need to get the Federation together. We're going to war. This is a conquering claim system, or this is a conquer claim war. What happens if I humiliate them? War is waged to undermine the enemy's regime and the populace's faith in their institutions. Now it's claim. All right, Federation members, say yes to this. I need you guys to vote yes for this. We are at war. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now fighting 2 empires. It is a 5... Wait, are you guys at this war too? Oh, yes. Yes, our allies. This is a big war right now. This is a big one. So right now it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5v2. I was worried about this side of the map. I still am, actually. But this empire is going to have a lot to worry about as well. And I want to see here. Are they at war? Oh, yeah, they're at war with 2 empires too. It has begun. Now, let's send our ships up here. Whoa, what do you mean I can't travel through their borders? Wait, guys. No, don't do this to me. Come on, let's be homies. Okay, I can't. Come on. What are we doing here? Now I gotta send my ships all the way over here. And no, we will not be traveling through these dangerous systems. All right, well, it looks like we'll be hanging out here for a little bit. We are gonna just kick back and relax. Actually, you know what? I have star bases here, so I'm just gonna send them here where it's a little bit less easier to defend. And let's see if my allies can fight this war for me. Now, this does put this vassal, who's not my vassal, but it puts them in danger. Let's see what they can do.
Knowledge.
After
is
this
the
war, you
key
won't own
to
your
the
side.
universe.
After this war, won't you own your side of the galaxy? We'll have to see. I'm not sure how any of this is going to play out, but I do have claims. I have claims over here. Like I have claims on these sides. I'm just going to I'm gonna put my faith into my allies and see if they can hold their own. I think they should be. Oh, come on, guys! You're missing the fleets over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you guys going to let those guys just go by? Okay, cool. They're coming back. All right, let's see how our allies do. They have the numbers. They got the win. That is a victory. That is a victory for the allies. Nice. So I really don't have to do a whole lot. Wow, my fleet's got over here fast. We are at war, ladies and gents. Also, the administrative insight is currently up on the Senate right now. That's what we're voting for. The military readiness act. I honestly feel like I might support that now. Actually, I'll wait. If it comes up, I'll support it later, but yeah, for now we're good. When it comes to politics, we're on our second tradition in this tree. Persistent petitioners. This says our delegates in the galactic community are extremely persistent and will not take no for an answer. It might take time, but we will obtain what we deserve. Now, for the effect of this tradition, it says that after a resolution is passed by another empire, we gain 25% diplomatic weight until one of our own resolutions pass. That is going to be huge for us when it comes to diplo weight in the Galcom. Now, I'm checking here. I'm seeing those consumer goods. What's going on here? We need that happiness. Do I need to buy more consumer goods? That's what it looks like. Buying more consumer goods. Good. Alloys are looking okay. Good, good. Got astral rifts here. Awesome. Now, I want to go back here. Let's see if we can celebrate diversity again. Nope, but we can reverse engineer technology. That's good. We'll have to wait. We'll come back later. 500 unity per month. I needed that a little bit earlier in the game, but that's all right. Let's see how these guys are doing, our allies. Right now, it's kind of a standstill. A lot of war going on. This is good. My allies. Yes. Great job, guys. Let's make some more claims while we're at it. I don't want just one of your systems. I want all of your systems. And so these guys are dealing with an uprising and then a whole federation declaring war on them at the same time. Man, look at all these mega structures. I kind of want those too.
To the universe.
Star Fortress technology is now complete. Let's go with habitat expansion next. And what just happened here? Oh, hey, we have our first lithoid president. Wow, what happened to our scientist? Our scientist has been de-presidented. Let me build another science ship then, unless she died. I don't know what happened to her. Leaders. Oh yeah, our renowned scientist, 3-time president, has been replaced by a lithoid. I've seen it all at this point. We've replaced a renowned scientist with a rock. Nice. All right, so it looks like yes. Honestly, I don't even have to do the work anymore. I can literally just let the Federation. I can let the Federation go crazy. This is awesome, actually.
We are being hailed.
All right, so Caravan Fleet, what do you have to offer me? Oh, 200 merchant pops for the cost of 3,005. Oh, right. This just reminded me something too. So we just purchased some pops, 300 of them. Yes, Turbo Hamster, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna go to the slave market here. Okay, there's no pops on the market. I was gonna buy some, but nobody's putting them on the market right now, so. It's gonna buy them, liberate them, and let them live freely on my planets.
Applied.
Meanwhile, the war over here is going perfect.
Ship upgrades applied.
This is excellent. Oh my goodness, my trade just went into the negatives. Something's happening in the galaxy.
Ship upgrades applied.
Another war is broken out somewhere that I don't care about. Over here, we have 0 jobs available. This is excellent. Do I have moats? I have no moats. What do I need to build here, though? What do I want more of? I want alloys. Alloys. Here. Alloys. More alloys. Just more alloys everywhere. And then here I'll go with civilian industries. Let me see. We're doing okay on that planet. This planet, I would. Oh wow, nice. This planet's actually starting to really get packed full. Now I gotta be careful here though, because I could start to run out of minerals building all of these alloys and civilian industries. So we'll definitely keep a watch on that. But I could probably get away with not buying so many alloys right now. Wow, my pops really grew fast on those planets. They filled up pretty quickly. 0 jobs here. Nice, nice. 0 jobs. I love this. That's good to see right there. All right. Okay. I don't know what just happened. We went from like -11 trade to 512. So something's gone on. I think somebody just made a big purchase of something or something. I don't know. All right. So we just finished another dig site. Whoa. Celebration. I don't think I've seen the situation as much. But we did just get 750 minor artifacts from that. All right, so I have not had to use my ships just yet in this war. We're in our 3rd tradition in politics. This is quid pro quo. Carefully worded rhetoric will make it clear that our support comes at a cost. Those we help owe us, and one day we will collect. And so whenever a resolution passes that we support, we gain a favor from that empire. Let's see, what are we looking at right now? Nothing's on the Senate floor at the moment. Astral. What happened to forming the Galactic Council? And right now we're at the top of the Galcom again. What are you doing here? Are we going to form a Galactic Council or what? I need emergency measures. It looks like there has been a planet change, planet class, the continental world. Previously terraformed planet. Previously terraforming attempts make turning this planet into a Gaia world much easier. Oh, that's a continental world right there. It has a building already on it. I want to see that. All right, so we got a continental world here. I'm colonizing this right now, and it has what? I'm gonna need minerals. I'm gonna make this a mining world. Actually, I already have a mining world, but are all the pops working the mining jobs? Oh, they are. Wow. Okay, well, in that case, can I do something here? Shoot. I already have a mining world, but I need arc furnaces. That's what I really need. And I need to finish building my hyper relays. All right, so we're gonna come back to that. This planet here. I'm gonna turn it into a mining world for now, and maybe use it for other resources later. What's this other modifier on this planet? Terraforming cost and.
Hello there.
What do we have here? Hello there. Hello, Sith Lord. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna designate this world to, but I have so many different types of human species that nearly all of them have 100% habitability on this world. We're just gonna colonize it. Caledonia? I like it. All right, so the sooner we get that planet, the better.
We have encountered space.
I'm surprised I have not found the head of Zarkland yet. All right, so Zarissa, you are now back in a science ship. Research and find all the mysteries in the galaxy. And good luck. For my construction ship here, let's move you back and connect our hyper relays to our other allies. Oh wait, I can build a megastructure. What megastructure can I? Oh, habitats.
Is the key
Yeah.
to the universe.
All right, so we have another civic slot available thanks to technology. Let's go with living state, and then we are going to add a civic to this empire. Now, right now we have the Beacon of Liberty and the Idealistic Foundations. I feel like the Byzantine bureaucracy could be good for us. Diplomatic Corps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Diplo Corps. This fits the roleplay. Increasing that Diplo weight by 15%, trust cap by 40, envoy improved relations 75%. I have 7 envoys right now, so I feel like with that we can make anybody our friends. Now, with that being said, the council's been changed, but not really. I'm going to keep it mostly the same. Minister of Defense. We're going to have a options here. Let's do High Ambassador, and then for our last seat here, let's switch it to let's go with Protector of Liberty. All right, so Zarissa, you're back on the council. Marcus Dilius, you're our Minister of Defense. Marcellius Pedius, you're going to be my High Ambassador, and then Mimicia, you are my protector of liberty. That's a cool seat name, the Protector of Liberty. I like that. Oh yes, and here comes the refugees. I have created a war machine right now. I can just send my allies to fight these wars for me, take over their planets or attack their worlds, do whatever they got to do. And then, wait, what do I have here? I have a volatile shortage. And then the refugees come to my world. That's quite an interesting little theme we got here. Let me see, where's it at? I can't see where I can't see where they came from. So I'm pretty much just unleashing my allies onto these other empires. This is about to become a whole new empire. There's zealots and they're xenophobic, so I gotta watch out for them too.
World of opportunities awaits.
Am I colonizing? I am. Nice. Have I colonized it fully? Nope, not yet. But we can upgrade a bunch of our planetary capital buildings into system capital complex buildings. All of these that I can upgrade, I will. Also, with our curators here, we're gonna go ahead and have them aid us in some more research. I may recruit a scientist later from them if I need one. Right now, we have all of our planets are being governed. Man, those minerals. All right, so good thing I'm turning this next world that we're colonizing into a mining world because, yes, with all these resources we're producing now, it's looking a little flip-floppy here. Let's go ahead and sell some more. Actually, I don't need to buy those anymore. We are going to... Hang on, let me check something here. Okay, I gotta make some moves with my resources here really quick. What is happening? There's someone at my front. Maybe here. What can we do? I need minerals. I could just buy these off the market. I do not need to get rid of those. All right, so we just reached level 4 of our Federation. This says that we now have 3 more modifiers. We have agreed to disagree, and this says that there's no better crucible for trying out ideas than a heated debate, and dispute is a great tool when the aim is to build a stable future. So this says that we will a failed Federation vote imposes a 50% smaller cohesion penalty to this Federation, which is something that we don't have to worry about because we passed nearly all of our laws. It says stronger together, collective deterrence against hegemonic aggressors has preserved the fragile peace of this galaxy. We stand together against all who threaten that order, whether from within or without. And so we do 25% more damage to in-game crisis factions, and then we get 10% extra diplomatic weight with historical allies, saying that with a record of long, fruitful cooperation within the Alliance Federation members, who are, of course, free to vote as they choose, we tend to align on key issues over time. I don't have a leader on this Federation. I need to change that. All right, and so that is there. Right now, I have the strongest economy in the galaxy. I don't know if we've been building any ships for the fleet lately, but we're going to change our Federation centralization to high. We're going to vote for this. And then I kind of wanted to change the law here, the succession type law. I wanted it to be strongest.
We have encountered
Really? Oh, here we go. So now that law has passed. We have a high centralization. We're going to change the fleet contribution to high as well.
Evasive maneuvers.
Oh, we can't change the laws while we're at war. Some of those we can't change. So now that's changed the law. Whoa. Did I just hear hostile ships being attacked? Why not attack the xenophobic empire while there are only 2 systems? The xenophobic empire. Oh, these guys? You know, you're not wrong about that. All right, so I kind of want to wait. I want to wait until my allies push up here. That is a good idea, though. So we can attack them, and then I don't even see their... Okay, they have a 5K fleet, though. That's a little fierce. Hold up. I'm surprised I've gotten by this long without building any ships, really. We're just like we're like a yappy dog right now. All bark, no bite.
Ship upgrades applied.
I'm literally using my
Ship
diplomacy as my
upgrades
weapon.
Applied.
Oh, no jobs available in this world? Let's go ahead and change that. All right, consumer goods are going to be good for a while. We're definitely going to have a lot of moats here. Just keep giving me the alloys. And don't worry, minerals, we will have you covered here in a little bit. Look at all these agreements right now. Holy cow.
We are being hailed.
Holy moly, what is something's happening in the galaxy. I'm getting insults, I'm seeing agreements being made, federations are being created. What in the world? Something's going down. But right now, war is going pretty smooth.
A new world
Like I said,
has
I haven't
been
even had to use
colonized.
I haven't had to use a ship. I haven't had to build ships yet. My allies are taking over. They're plotting. Well, we're plotting as well. We are doing pretty smooth. So here is our new mining planet. First things first, we're gonna get a. Let's put Nona on this planet. Actually, wait, no, I can't do that. I have room for one more commander. We're gonna select this. I believe that's a toxoid. What is that? What kind of species are you? A dis? I don't know what a dis is, but this planet came with a building on it. This is a Patriotic Institute of Celebration. This gives me a bunch of research jobs. I get a 10% shield damage modifier. This says if a cosmic storm passes this system, there's a 10% chance that pops gain the storm fuse trait. Nice. Wow, this might have to be my science world instead. That's a lot of science. I want to terraform this planet later. But first things first, you guys know what I'm going to do here. Oh, clone vats. I haven't even built those yet. And this is just going to be my, this is going to be my mining world. But I do need, okay, well, wait. I'm not going to build too many things too fast on that planet. Let me jump back to some of these worlds though. And I want to see if I can add a clone bats building on any of these. Not right now. That's okay. Oh, look, this is another habitable world. Tomb worlds are not habitable for me? Yes. Colonize it. Actually, can I terraform it first? I sure can. I just need 10. Why can't I do this? I need climate restoration technology. Crap. All right. Well, the galaxy is at war. We are at war. This is a big battle. Bigbattles.com. The mandate. Well, I don't know. I don't know. They're not looking too good right now. And let me reach out to these guys. Can we recruit? We can't recruit any raiders from them, unfortunately. Let me check the Galcom. What's happening over here? We are not voting for anything that I care about. And why? How are we not voting for the? Okay, you know what? I'm going to support this. Building a better tomorrow. Hopefully that gets moved up to the top. I gotta keep turning the Diplo 8 up. Right now we are sitting at number 1 in the Galcom when it comes to Diplo 8. We got 2 new technologies completed. Let's go with advanced reactor boosters, and there it is, ecological adaptation. I want to terraform my planets later. And look at this, we got a new astral action. We also have our first relic, a celestial tier. This is the habitability on planets within your borders orbiting a B, F, and G class star, increases by 5%. And when we activate this, I get 1,000 astral threads. I'm just going to activate it since I don't have anything else to utilize that for. Oh, secrets of Ad Akara.
Situation log has been updated.
Okay, so there's a special project now that we have found. Nice. Let's get that researched. Whoa, we got astral rifts popping up everywhere. Wait, where are you at? Why are you all the way over here, man? Oh, that is a wormhole. Where does that lead to? Not in my territory, I hope. At least not even near me. All right, I don't see where any wormholes near me, so that's good. I am not a big fan of wormholes or gates. Just the idea of being able to instantly, like, just appear in one system scares me. All right, guys, so this war is over. Look at all of that. We've taken all of these systems up here. These guys, I might try to subjugate. Let's improve relations first and see if they will, honestly, I don't know if I could do that. You guys are very inferior now. I have claims on their systems. Let's just try to improve relations. If I can subjugate you diplomatically, that is the goal. But ladies and gentlemen, we just won. This is the second war that my empire has been in. This is the first war that I've initiated that we've won, and I didn't even have to use a single ship. Wow. That is pretty cool, actually. And so we've established an embassy with these guys. Let's go up here. Wow. Yeah, it was.
I gotta tell you,
It was perfect. Down to the minute.
everything down to the last minute details.
Perfect. All right, it doesn't get any better than that. Didn't have to use a single ship. What is this? Celestial tier habitability increased by 5%. Nice. Hey. And so, yeah, I think we should, wait, this is a whole new empire right here. What the heck are you guys? We have a truce right now. We have a new player on the map. I need to improve relations with you guys. We have two empires. We have two empires right now that are very weak. I need to subjugate them. Diplomacy is my weapon. My federation is my sword. I hold the hilt. My diplo weight is the power of my swing. We must secure the western quadrant of the galaxy. And that is where we will leave this run off at. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this Stellaris playthrough. We will be streaming this again probably this weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoy the run. And again, there is a video that just dropped on Stellaris Official. Please check that bad boy out. Let them know. You know Alfie and Delete. I'm getting out of here, but wait, before we do that, let me make sure everything's set here, everything's good. Yeah, like I said, probably Sunday is when I'm expecting to try to do another, continue this run. Alpha ending deletes. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work. I get some food and stuff. So thank you so much again, guys. I appreciate this run. And let me see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing over anything. In the next run, we're gonna further push our power, our influence across the galaxy. Right now, we are currently #1 with Diplo weight by 300. I want to make some laws here that further strengthen our diplomatic power. We did do some conquering. We took a few systems. This little line here of systems is now ours. I'll say pretty solid. My resources are kind of like in the negatives here a bit, but in a way that I can manage them a little bit more. And outside of that, I'll see you guys next time.